So as predicted, about the only time I have to capture anything for this channel is when I'm driving. So you are riding with me back from Austin to Dallas after an exceptional meeting with the vascular surgeons from pretty much all around the United States. So at the meeting, I had an opportunity to introduce myself to some of my new coworkers, since some of you probably don't know this, but I just recently got promoted to Vice President of Sales for the United States in a new business unit. And this new business unit, I really don't know very many people. And I've really spent the last 6 weeks traveling around, meeting my team, meeting the peripheral teams as well. So we took the time to kind of talk about me and my career, and I love these conversations because I love to be able to tell my story and survival and going through my 2 layoffs at Medtronic and really how I got through it and how I got to where I am now. The question I always get is, what is your words of advice? How did you get to where you are? And so I have this motto that I've adopted probably at least 10 years, and it's something that I say on a regular basis when I'm speaking at universities, when I'm talking to coworkers, whatever it is. And it's be seen, be heard, and be you. And the name of my company has a lot to do with that motto. So the very first post that we have on this new channel, you'll see it says, sit in the front row. So sit in the front row. How does that have anything to do with success or potential success? So part of that theme of being seen, I adopted this philosophy a long time ago. If you have to be at a meeting, whether it's a sales meeting, sales training.
Speed check reported ahead on I-35 North.
Oh, I hope y'all heard that. Speed check ahead. Welcome to the life. Anyways, the important thing is being seen, right? So being seen is super important to the success of your career, or even being recognized for the work that you do, whatever it is, whether you want to move up, move out, whatever. And so one of the things that I've adopted is sitting on the front row. Now, my colleagues will tell you that drives them nuts because I force them to sit in the front row with me. And there's a reason why we sit in the front row. We sit in the front row because if you have to be somewhere, a meeting, training, whatever, you have to be there, make sure you're getting credit for being there. Don't have that senior leader sitting out there looking and wondering if you were even at the meeting. You want that senior leader to say, oh, I saw Jennifer. I saw her. She was on the front row. Same in school. If you're in a university or you're in courses or whatever it is, sit in the front row. Make sure that professor sees you. Make sure that you are interacting in any way with that professor by sitting in the front row. So as a leader, what I think about people sitting in the front row is very important, right? It is, and as a leader, I love seeing people in the front row. As a speaker, when you're doing talks and nobody's in the front row, or if you're running a sales meeting and nobody's in the front row, it gets really frustrating and quite embarrassing when I have to ask for people to move to the front row, which just brings more attention to you than you really want. So just go ahead and sit in the front row. But what I think about the people that are sitting in the front row is that they're engaged. I remember who's sitting in the front row. I am reading the audience through who's sitting on the front row. So nodding your head, being there for support, your leaders are going to see that and they're going to recognize it and they're going to know it. So it really is that simple, just sitting in the front row. So I hope you implement this change in your interactions with your leadership and your professors. Let me know how it goes. Let me know what happens. So thank you for riding with me. I enjoyed having something to do on this very long drive. I look forward to seeing you all again soon. Thanks.